Welcome from Melbourne, a track modified since we last raced here in Albert Park, and I think with the changes, it's going to be a classic. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Southern Cross Racing. I'm your host, See Me Skate. With me as well, not always, but he's back. He's back from hiatus and he's back from holiday. Welcome back, my left-hand man, Mr. Housey. Housey, welcome back, son.
Yes, glad to be back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. Tuning in to this one. Australia here for you this week. Gonna be a cracker. No excuses, boys. Home race for most of these.
Absolutely, Housey. Absolutely. Except, well, I mean, you could even call the new. Well, I mean, it's the race in the Southern Hemisphere, isn't it? So, I mean, we call it home as well. They call it home too. So, well, I mean,
I'm just going
we'll
on
put
the
words
UK
in their mouth anyway.
Yeah, I don't like being associated with Welsh or Scottish, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure if it's the same. You know, Kiwis don't necessarily want to be associated with the
No, they're
Aussies,
all
but,
here,
you know,
mate. They love us. They absolutely love us. Ask Dirty Orange. He'll tell you all about it. And, of course, Mr. Harass. Harass is, well, now an adopted Australian, of course. So he's been in the land of Oz for quite some time. But nevertheless, Housey, we push on, mate. Last week was an absolute belter of a race, of course. First week back, I'm not too sure if you caught that stream or not. But, mate, unbelievable. I mean, the boys were a little bit rusty at their own admission. But I tell you what, it was some pretty good racing. And looking for more of the same, please, of course. As you touched on earlier, mate, our home track. And, some boys out here at the moment. Brad Tay first to hit the track. And, well, there he is there, Housey. As you well know, that is V Energy Motorsport. That is the livery. That is the man, Mr. Brad Tay, B1. And, unfortunately, well, as you do know, Mr. Housey, Blue Dog, B2, was missing last week. A bit under the weather, as you know, as we were having a bit of a chat about prior to going live. And, well, this is their first week back racing on the same tarmac together. And I tell you what, I reckon they're pretty excited.
Oh, yeah, definitely. With 100%, they've already got the memos sent. And, you know, formation flying is in order. I'm sure we'll see it. I'm sure of it.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So that's Brad Tay getting himself all nice and prepped. We've got Bopton out there on track as well. He's right behind, well, he's got himself a bit of space there, but that is Maserati Motorsport. That is the livery. That is the current Group 3 champ. Mr. Bopton doing great things is the Bop, and looking forward to seeing what he can do out on track as well. We've also got, who else is out there? I'm pretty sure Thank you very much. We welcome back Tack, and well, this man is driving injured at the moment, and well, the Mamba in chat. There he is there, the birthday boy. Big happy birthday to Mr. 25. And I tell you what, Housey, his family keeps getting bigger. I hear there's number 4 on the way. I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
But no. Sorry. That's the first time. Damn it. That's the first time. Damn you, 25. Damn you, Skates. That's the first time in years that I've actually sworn on this stream. Well. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But Jesus, 4? Nah. I was going to say, I'm going to have words. That's how much that upset me. Jesus. Sorry, carry on.
Well, that's okay, mate. It's quite all right. Of course, just shake off the rust, Housey. I'm here to back you up, mate. And she's all good, mate. It's been quite some time that you've been in the box. My first one, as you well know, in 2 months was last week. And, well, the rust did shake off. And I'm raring to go, mate. I am absolutely raring to go. Brad Tay, currently in the 3rd sector, of course, purpling every sector. First man to blink. And let's just see what he's got in the kitty, of course. This track has changed dramatically dramatically, folks, from, well, 2 seasons ago, of course, as we all well know. But in the game, this is the first time we get to see this layout. And, of course, this is the first time these boys get to venture around here this season. Of course, Brad Tate coming around. Whoa, he's just lost it. He's just lit up the rear, and around he goes. We'll flick to Bopton because he will be next. There is a car stricken there. And, well, Brad Tate doing the right thing. Good on you, Brad Tay. And there you go. Bopton whack with an 18.4 to get us underway.
It wasn't clean, though. It wasn't clean from Bopton. Bopton had issues out of turn 12.
Oh, here comes
Tag. Tactical now. Yeah. This should be a good lap from Tag. Oh, doesn't beat Bopton.
No, he does not. Nice. He certainly does not. But
BCP across the line, too.
These boys just getting... These boys just getting their groove back on. And, of course, how can I not miss... How can I not miss this man, Mr. Verk? Oh, Verky baby. Verky baby's back, of course, only in reserve capacity at the moment for now. But it is great to see this lad back on our tracks, mate. He's a cracking guy, good driver. And, well, great to see him part of the fold. As we see Johnny M4 saying a big hello in the chat. And Curly, oh, Jesus, Curly's here. How are you, mate? Good to see you. And, well, we are back, Curly. We came back last week, and we're running to the end of this game. So, well, 10 more weeks after this one to go. And the new game gets released, of course, which we're all looking forward to in some sort of way, Housey.
Yep, indeed. So a few laps on the board there. OFB's gone in and 4th. T-Max jumped into 5th. S5 with a decent lap and 6th. We've got Macedonia in 8th.
Yes.
Brad Tay on that original lap in 9th then. So a few more boys coming to take the line.
I'll tell you what, our resident Canadian, exactly right. There you go. Your guy, JC, whack. He's about to cross the line. Is it a 17? No, it's not. It's an 18.5. P4 for now. And not too shabby at all. As we got a new follower, V8 Irons. Woohoo! You are follower number 162. Thank you very much for your follow, brother. Much appreciated. I've got to turn them up, Housey. I've got to turn those notifications up. They're playing in my ear. They're not playing on the stream. So I apologise for that. Excuse me, V8 Irons, but we'll get to you in just a moment. I'm a noob, here he is, our championship leader, KTM Motorsport. What's he got in the kitty? Of course, these are their first laps, they're bankers, so to speak. This will be a 17. It is, it's a 17.9, and Newbie is on the board. There's Dulcie in the pit lane. Blue Dog, B2, currently out on track. We'll stay with Blue, of course. Where is Dino? He has invalidated as well. Johnny M4 is a bit further around than Blue Dog, I do believe, so we'll stick with Johnny, of course, and getting his groove back on. First time viewer, loving the stream. Thank you very, very much, mate. Of course, we are from Australia, and well, this is an Oceania grid.
Well, you are.
And well,
you are. Yeah. Let's. I mean, I'd love to be, but I can't claim that one at the moment.
Well, I mean, you're an adopted. Yeah, well, Housey, it's that plane trip, mate. You've got to get on it. You've got to get on it, mate. We need
plane tripping old parents. That's the issue at the moment, mate.
You understood.
The plane trip I'm going to do, like I've always said, I'll do it. It's just going to be one way. That's it. Johnny M4.
Dino is out. Dino is out. We've missed what happened to Dino. Dino has crashed. There he is. There he is. Turn one. The dot is still there. There's Dino. There he is. There. Oh no. And well, Dino will probably start at the back of this grid. There is Fury. Oh, this lad's hungry. He's hungry. Currently second in the championship. And, of course, yes, doing good things is the Fury. Blue Dog, there he is there, Mr. B2.
Line. Here he goes.
19. We are laughing at the same thing. We are laughing at the same... Oh, Jesus, Fury's out.
Fury's out.
There you go, Housey. There you go. Oh my God! The famous,
turn 10.
Exactly right, mate. Famous 9 and 10, and ouch.
Easy to snap the car there.
Oh,
easy,
mate,
so easy. I've done it so many times. It annoys the hell out of me.
Absolutely,
I hate that
mate.
corner.
Always,
hate it. BCP on a lap. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much, Housey. Thank you very much. Yes, no, he's ducking in the pit lane, so we'll stick with Brad Tay. Brad Tay's fuel light is on. It's a slow lap. He'll be going in. Oh, no, he's not.
No.
He's going to have a go.
With a fuel light flashing. Okay.
There we
That's
go.
right on fresh air then. So we've got Verk about to take the line in that beautiful reserve car. I'm not biased.
Well, you designed it. Oh, LeBron. LeBron's in chat as well, and I'll tell you what, yeah, Fury's out. Fury is out. That's the curb set. Oh,
That's just the aggressive strat coming to you.
well,
Look,
it
as I
is,
said
mate.
in the
That's
chat
him
there,
playing
that's
his
the first.
games. That's Fury playing his games. He loves it. Well, there you go, Mr. Fury Strat in the Twitch. And, well, that name says it all, doesn't it? Loves an aggressive strategy. Loves a good strat. I tell you what. This,
Radte's down then on that lap. Sorry, just to cut you off
No,
there,
you're
where you
all right.
see him building with the fuel light on. Although, strangely enough, it was Bradtay, was it not?
what's this?
Well, his fuel light's off now.
No, it
was
is
on a
off.
minute
It
ago.
was on. I don't. Wait, we can't trust what this game does anymore, Howsy.
Whoa,
It's the
well,
same.
that is some in-race refueling right there. on the go. Plane formation.
That
No
thing's-
stopping, boys.
Exactly right, mate.
Jesus.
Well, Brad Tay, what do they call it?
He's out
Economic.
anyway, but-
Are you V8 Irons? Are you in the UK? Oh, that's from Curly asking Irons. There you go, mate. This league only Oceania drivers only, or UK allowed. I'd love to get involved in this league. Looks good. Well, V8 Irons, yeah, we're only Oceania, mate. We do not enable cross-play, and unfortunately, yeah, just the game. Yeah, just the way it is at the moment, mate. You know.
Oh, Vert moves up. Sorry,
You're
P2.
Oh, Verky.
Yeah,
Verky's
just-
there he is there. I tell you what, he's putting in some laps, isn't he? He's putting
Yeah,
in
he
some
is,
laps. Noob's like, oh, I'm not comfortable now. He's come back out. And Tactical Genius out there on a lap as well. I tell you what,
Ooh,
just got
on
some
one as
traffic. Who was that behind him? Not too sure, but there you go. There we go.
Oh, one of the V Energies has had an incident at turn 2, causing the yellow. Duel's about to cross the line though, currently not set a lap, so let's see where Duel sits in. 117, hang on, come on.
Thank you very much, V8. I'd love to have you here, mate, in the chat, of course. And yeah, I mean, we can get you in if you want to be a part of the server. But yes, well, Curly does run a league himself, and if you want to race with some. UK lads, highly suggest hitting Curly up. He might accommodate you and tax out as well. Jesus, that is huge. That is another wheel off. I tell you what, these boys.
Where's the car? Where is the car? Because there's some boys on a fast lap coming through the last sector now. If that car's in the way, I don't think it is, but.
I think Verk will
it's
go in the pits,
nah,
but Brad
yeah,
Tay's
just
catching up.
gone now,
Yeah, it's gone, mate.
Gone anyway.
Brad Tay in the pit lane, still half a session remaining. And there you go. Thought that corner was more slippery than. There you go.
T-Mac.
Thank you very much, mate. T-Mac, where is he? Of course, there he is. There.
Just about to cross the line.
Oh, he's slower. He is
Can he
slower.
improve?
So no, he'll be going now. He's just turned his ERS on Housey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn
And
his ERS on, yeah?
well, absolutely. Can I put my
Right,
Discord in
okay.
here for V8 Irons? Absolutely, Curly.
Deals. Oh, Deuce!
Dulcie!
Finally gets the lap in. Gets the lap in. That last one invalidated.
Just missed
Straight
it. I
to the
do
top of the
apologise, Dulcie, but I'll tell you what, here comes his brother, Newbie. What's Newbie got? What's Newbie got?
Got enough. We've got enough.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
17.8. Oh, it's just 4/10. Jesus, Dulcie's on it tonight.
Game on.
Game on. Exactly right. Exactly right. And absolutely, mate. Absolutely game on.
Got
Who else is out
BCP
there?
here.
Thank you very much,
BCP
mate.
about to take the line. He's just exited the final corner. Got some pace, this lad. Moves himself up from 12th to 7th then with a 118.5. Still building, I think, for BCP, although that is probably where somewhere around there is where I'd expect to see him.
Well, yeah, he didn't have a great... I mean, he got caught out last week. He was praying for a safety car, the poor guy. Virtually the whole Grand Prix. It never came. It never came. And, well, yeah, he just... Well, yeah, towards the end, he had some company. But, yeah, he got through it in the end. And, well, let's hope his fortunes turn around for his good self as T-Mac throws that up into P8. That's Taco Bell Racing, folks. And V8 Irons, just to give you some history on us, we do it a bit differently here. We have running the multiplayer livery, of course. All the drivers go into a draw. A driver draw. There are 4 groups. Group 1 being the quickest. Group 4 being not the quickest. And everyone in between. And everyone goes into the group. And, into the draw. There are 5 teams. There are 4 drivers per team. And everyone gets 1 from each group. That makes the teams nice and even, of course, and it is all team emphasis around here, folks. This is what it's all about the team, and yes, it is an individual sport. We're doing things a bit differently here at Southern Cross, of course, and yes, points positions 1 through to 20 if you do finish, and of course, if you pit and quit and you are a full-time driver, you will be hit severely. Of course, there will be a 10-point deduction to your total and the team's total, so that is not what you want. Brad Tay out there as well, just clocking up some laps at the moment, just getting his groove on. Johnny M4's about to take the line there, Housey. What has he done? He's done a 118.750. Throws himself up in a P10. Johnny M4 has been promoted. He is now a Group 3 driver. So right where he belongs, I do believe. So Bopton currently out there on a lap at the moment. Is he on a lap?
Yeah, he just done a lap. And also while he was informing the great spectators about the way we run things around here, your guy put in a great lap, put himself up to P3.
He certainly did. He certainly did, and I tell you what, that is what the doctor ordered. Pun intended, JC. But there you go. But there you go. Here comes. Oh, Verky's slow. He's going now. He's going now. He's going now.
He had a bit of an incident through turns 9, 10 area, just into the start of the third sector on that lap. I noticed.
Well, there you go, mate. There you go. What's Brad Tay doing out there? Is he still circling? He certainly is. It looks like he's on one, Housey. Looks like he's absolutely on one. This is more, well, might be more representative from the Brad Tay. Let's just see what he's got, of course. Well, he's not too far from his old mate, Mr. Blue Dog. But here we go. Here we go. What's Brad Tay got? It is a 19.5. Well, there you go. B1 ahead of B2 if you don't
Macedonia, mate. Macedonia's on one, yeah. B1, B2, I told you. Oh, Macedonia just struggling on the exit 13 there.
Currently he's slow. He's slow. He's just turned on his ERS now. And this will be his lap. At the moment, Suicide 5 on an out lap. And just prepping his car nicely.
He's on one.
These laps are going to come in thick and fast here, Housey. I think Bopton did an extra warm-up lap. So he's gone out, done an out lap, and another lap, and this will be his hot lap, of course. Curly in the chat saying, love Australia, one of his best tracks. Well, we love...
He's had a hit on the head this morning. Curly, what's wrong with you, man?
We love you too, Curly. Don't listen to this bloke next to me, mate. He doesn't know what he's talking.
It's just not one of the best tracks. It's just not. Sorry, it's just not. It's a great place, great venue, all that.
Yeah, I agree,
it's okay.
It is okay, but it could be better.
So many
Jesus! There you go. Bopton's wide. That's invalidated. That is invalidated. He might throw that in the pit lane, get it for a set.
He's got time for one more.
Is there time left on the clock? Is there time?
No, there's about 2 minutes. There's about 2 minutes something. I don't think he's got time to box. If he's got the fuel, he can go again. Brad Tay calling it quits then. That's Brad Tay done.
Yeah, Brad Tay in the pit
lane.
lane.
To get out. Here comes B2 then, following him.
Oh, here we go. Blue Dog's just turned on his ERS right about now, Housey, and away he goes, of course. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this, mate. We are going to have to keep an eye on these boys. I'm a noob, still in the garage. Quite happy with his time. Where is Macedonian? There he is there. Taking the line right now. P6 from the Masso. That's better from the Masso. That's where we like to see him. That's where we like to see him. He had a struggle last week, I do believe. Getting back into the groove was the Masso. Your guy, JC, this will be. He's just going now. And I think Suicide 5 just setting himself up now to have a good old crack at this bad boy. Currently sitting P12. Not one of his favourite tracks, admittedly. But we'll flick to Verk. Where is Verk? P4 at the moment.
Just coming through 12.
Oh, he's wide.
He's only slightly up.
Jesus, the game's let him have it. The game's let him have it. And let's just see how he goes. He would have lost a couple of tenths there, folks. He would have lost a couple of tenths. But let's just see what he's got in the bag. Currently on an 18.1. Is it a 7? Oh, it's an 18.131. He does improve, but he doesn't improve his starting position.
Dools, mate, is on the next one.
Oh, he's just invalidated. He has just invalidated.
He had a bit of traffic there, actually, which probably just put him off, to be honest.
We do have...
How long have they got?
Who's that ahead? I'm not too sure, but Johnny M4 is who we're with.
Blue Dog's about to take the line. I got him, if you want to stay with Johnny M4.
Johnny M4 does not improve his position. Blue Dog, whoa, he stays where he is.
Yes. No, he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't. He moved up. He moved up. Very good from the blue. Who else is out there, Housey? I'm a noob. There he is there, about to take the line. What's he got in the tank? What's he got in the tank? No! No. He's still 4 tenths behind. Macedonian out there. He's done.
No, he's down. One of the
Oh, your boy
guy,
JC, he's improved. He's in the 17s. Oh, good to see from the JC.
Couldn't quite make the place though. S5 then. S5. Can he put B1, B2 back together?
Oh, Jesus,
he does.
I just missed it.
He goes up to 9th. He goes up to 9th. Blue Dog down to 13th. Then Brete 14th. Got a spinner out of. Oh, we got. Oh, that's a bad crash. Jesus, he went upside down. Who was that? That's Duels. There's both Maserati cars in the wall there.
Oh, Bender's flirting with track limits right there, and Jesus, that was bloody close. We're going to stay with this one at the moment, folks. Bender is absolutely on one. Johnny M4 is ahead of him. Just keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on to see what Johnny M4. He's just lost the back end. He's just done it. And here we go. Here we go, of course. And let's just see what the Bender's got. Currently a 118.7. He won't be happy with that. I know him. He won't be happy. He's the admin of the league. And let's just see what he does. No, he has not improved, House. He has not improved.
Here we go with Noob. Noob's flying. He's about to take the line. Can he take it away from Duels? Can he take it away?
Oh, he's done it! He's done it! Noobie's done it! Noobie's done it! Oh my God! I tell you what, that'll be a conversation for the boys a bit later on. Bopton is slow. Macedonian has invalidated. Banana Cake Pie's finished. That's quality done. That's quality done. Oh, Noobie's pinched it. Noobie has pinched it by a tenth.
I don't know if Duels was on a lap, but I flicked down and then I see him like hit the barrier and then flip the car upside down. I don't know whether he's on a fast lap, but
was it Duels? Because he's in the. Oh, well, there he did retire. So, oh, there you go. Verky just coming across the line, and there you go. That is session done. That is session done.
He hit the wall. He hit the wall. He went upside down and he landed back on the floor with all four wheels on the wagon and pretty much I don't understand, but yeah, I think he was on a lap. So unfortunate. That was a great session though.
Absolutely, Housey. Absolutely, mate. Couldn't have said it better myself, mate. As well, I'll tell you what, we just warm up for the real stuff now, don't we, mate? We just get stuck into this bad boy and have a look at this running order, of course. Noobie pinches it. Noobie pinched it. Oh, by a tenth. Dulzy, P2. And the resident Canadian. Great to see him up there in P3. Verky, baby, on his return. Awesome. And hang on a minute, what's going on here? I've got to fix that bot. That bot is doing my head in curly. I do apologise, mate. Bopton there in P5. Macedonian in P6. Tactical Genius, P7. Racing Injured, as I did say, touch on before. We'll get to that in a little bit. Banana Cake Pie, Suicide 5, T-Mac, Old Footy Bender, Johnny M4, Blue Dog, Brad Tay, Matty Ross, Dino, and Fury. Round out our grid. All right, folks.
Quick swig in a puff.
Yeah, mate, you do your thing. It looks like the weather is fine and sweet here, Housey. Of course, yes. Well, I mean, me and one of the lads on the grid ventured down to not down. I'm from Victoria, but yes, of course, I speak of none other than the Blue Dog. We went to the Melbourne Grand Prix, and Turn 14 has been renamed to COVID Corner.
COVID Corner.
That's the one, Housey. Absolutely, mate. We do hope you're feeling better, Blue. And while he's out there on track, I know he's got whatever they are, eardrums. He can't really. That's another word I can't say, Housey. Yes.
You're welcome.
The list is building on these words I can't say, mate. It's kind of embarrassing, but anyway, we push on, mate. I just got to avoid them in the future. And 10 seconds on this countdown clock, as we did touch on earlier. Tactical Genius on the rig, Racing Injured, done some ligaments, playing soccer on the weekend, and we do hope he has a speedy recovery. But he's here, he's here in spirit, he's here physically, and going to tough this one out is the old Tack, and it's great to see, mate. He's a staple of us there, Housey, as you well know. And let's have a look at what the boys are doing on track. Yeah, ooh, Jesus!
Interesting with the tire choice here.
Absolutely.
So, I'll give you a rundown. We got I'm a Noob then. Taking it from pole, he's going to start on the medium. We've got Duels then in P2, also on the medium. Your guy JC, the first of the hard runners then in P3. That could be good later on in the race if he can keep that place. If he can hold it. But he's got Vert behind him, who's been quick in that qualifying session on the medium. One of the KTMs is round already. That must have been Noob. Sorry, it put me off. Bopton starting then P5, also on the medium. We've got then Macedonia P6, Mr. Solid. in P6 there,
Yes.
Macedonia. He's on the medium. Tactical then, as we just spoke about, a little untoward, but starting on the medium. And then we've got a whole plethora, that's a good word, isn't it? Plethora.
I can say that one.
Of runners running on the hard then, from P8 down to P14. So it's Banana Cake Pie, BCP going from 8th on the hard. S5, Suicide 5 going from 9th on the hard. T-Mac starts in 10th on the hard, and then OFB, Old Footy Bender, is also on the hard. Johnny M4 starts from 12th on the medium. Then we've got Blue Dog, who's gone with the soft. That's very strange. It's a very strange decision.
Ooh, Bluey.
Very strange decision from Bluey. That's not normally a risk that guy takes. Then we've got B1, Brad Tay behind him then on the medium. Maybe that was the game. Bluey just wants to stay ahead of Brad Tay. Matty Ross then, or Watson, Matty Ross Watson, is going to start 15th on the hard. I mean, good plan from probably where he is there. We've got Dino then, out of sorts, is 16th on the medium. A Fury going for a very aggressive start. Then on the soft, he'll bring up our runners and riders.
He's expecting a possible two-stop, or he could change it to a one-stop, go the soft and the hard. We'll see how Fury goes. We know he loves the track.
Maybe an early safety car.
Yeah,
maybe
quite possibly. I mean, this track is known for it. We know. But we'll just wait and see how these boys get on. Of course, Housey, as we sort of settle in and get ready for these 5 red lights.
Yep, the anticipation is over.
Here we go. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. We've got 5 lights. The lights are out. We hold still, Housey. We hold. We've got some revs. And away we go. Great start there by Noob, but Dulzy looks... Oh, there's a bit of contact in the background. I saw some wing. Not too sure who that was. So far, so good, Housey. Getting through turn 1. As you do know, it is a pinch point around here, but they all look to get through unscathed. That's what we love about these boys. They're nice and clean. Great races. And away they go. Footy Bender up into P9. Oh, there's a... Oh, he's just been pinched. And there you go. He'll have to make his way back up through the field. Suicide 5, P9 himself. But let's have a look to see what's going on with Tack. He's got Macedonian. Macedonian has got a rear wing full of KTM. And let's just see how these boys fare through the first lap, Housey.
Yep, there's a little bit. Fury got a good start off the lights back at the back of the grid. He's up to 11th, up 6 spots, as is Dino. Both of those two there in that Toyota racing team. Great starts.
That is a great move by Dino around the outside of Suicide 5. If you don't mind, through turn 9 and 10, what a move! And he puts himself up in a P9. Dino had some pace, didn't he? Looked like he did. Just made that error during qualifying. And let's just see how he fares. We'll go up to Tactical because he's closed right up on the rear wing of Macedonian. And Johnny M4, I'll tell you what, he's having... Oh, Jesus! He's got his braking point all wrong. And there you go, gone in deep. His teammate, Matty Ross, goes by him. And Newbie, there you go, just creating some distance at the moment. Blue Dog in the pit lane, so it must have been him with the wing, Housey. It must have been him. Keep an eye on that for us, please, mate.
Yeah, I'll go and check. Yeah, new wing, set of mediums going on for Blue at the back.
Absolutely, mate. These gaps are stabilised, I'll tell you what. These gaps have stabilised. They are. Sorry, Housey. They are hunting that DRS zone. They certainly are. And I tell you what, your guy JC's just dropped out of it. Johnny M4 already with a time penalty. And tell you what, that's probably just for avoiding some stuff during that first lap. But there you go.
Dino has spun on the exit of 5, all the way back down to 16th. He was up in what, 8th, 9th place. Has he got damage? I'm just trying to check.
Yes, he does. He's missing an M plate on the right-hand side.
He is. He's going to be battling with Blue Dog shortly then. Those two boys hoping for a safety car later on in the race. I tell you, Tactical's close here. Sorry, just to go to this one. Tactical fighting Macedonian over 6th place. He's right in the rear wing, right up the gearbox of the KTM man.
He certainly
got a little bit of space behind, so we can look forward rather than looking back too much, although BCP is hovering behind him.
I'll tell you what, BCP would be loving this race. He's got some company, and he's not chatting in the chat, which is great, of course.
We've got KTM round. It is Johnny M4, now of turn 13.
I'll tell you what,
Into
Housey,
Toby
I've got to
corner.
do some, Mr. Bopton, of course, another one out there racing injured. I forgot about him. And yes, his shoulders are done. Both of them are done, as you are well aware. And he's out there currently sitting in P4, doing a great job, is the Bop. But let's flick down towards the back, of course. These gaps from P9. Fury with a great start. Up into 9th position. Let's keep an eye on Fury, because it looks like he's starting to make some end grounds on this soft compound. Of course, these are going to be good for a good 8 laps or so, Housey, around here. Then they are Cactus. You've taken away the prime. And, well, Fury knows this. Let's just see how this one unfolds, because I am intrigued to see how Fury's going to get on.
Yep, well, he's got good pace to start.
Oh, Buffed! Oh, Jesus! Tactical's out! Tactical's out! It's going to be a safety. What's going on?
No, he's in. He's still there. We've got Maserati.
I thought that was a wheel off. I thought that was a wheel off. Bopton out as well. Bopton made a bit of an error as well. All through the same corner. Holy moly!
Brad looking for a move around the outside on Matty Ross. He's got it done. Into 12. Good move from Brad there. Sorry to cut you off.
No problem.
So, was that Bopton making the mistake ahead of Tactical, and Tactical noticing it out the peripheral vision and just?
I think they both made the mistake.
Yeah,
I think they made the same mistake together, mate. I don't think it was avoiding anything. It was through that quick section.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very easy to do.
Tactical definitely got damaged then.
Yeah,
Bopton's carried on.
Has he carried on?
Carried on.
Oh, what's going on
Yeah,
here? What's happened to Noob? Noob spun. Noob's got no front wing. Jesus. Oh.
2.
I'll tell you what, that throws JC. That's exactly what JC wanted. Look at that on the hard compound. Look at the hard compound runners. Your guy JC, Banana Cake Pie, Suicide 5, up in a P7. Woof, I'll tell you what, the stink is coming. And I'll tell you what, Fury up in a P6. So that kerfuffle at the front there, Housey, has benefited quite a number of drivers there, mate.
Yeah, well, Fury being one of them as well, up into P6 now on that soft. Really going for it is Fury. But yeah, like I said, JC looking good there on the hards in P3 at the moment. S5 also, and Banana Cake Pie in 5th and 7th.
Bender going to make a move here. Bender makes the move on Noob. There you go, job done. Noob with no front wing. He's going to have to box. This has compromised his race a little bit, Housey. At lap 4, I'll tell you what, long way to go yet. And, well, Noobie's going to have to get that nose all fixed up. Probably put the hard compound on, go long, pray for a safety car. And away he goes, of course. He's got some pace. He can work his way back up through the field, of course. And let's just see how he fares. As we see here, T-Mac moves up into P9. He's trying to chase down old Footy Bender as well. These boys are both on the hard compound. They're going long. They are absolutely going long. Longer than anybody else, of course, the hard compound runners. And while the mediums around here, probably about prime tyre life, you're probably talking about 12 laps or so, round about there of prime tyre life. You can stretch them a hell of a lot longer, of course, but you want prime, and that's where it's all about, of course. You don't want to lose too much time on dead rubber. It doesn't help you, doesn't help your cause as we push on their housing. I'll tell you what, T-Mac is creeping up on the Bender. He is really making some end grounds. We're going to watch this, mate, because I feel an overtake happening very, very shortly. Look at that telemetry. Of course, it is slowly creeping up, creeping down. Bender's got some straight line speed. That'll be just wings, but look through the corners, and that is exactly where T-Mac catches up. Look at that. Look. And there you go. Absolutely. And there you go. He's on the hunt. He's absolutely on the hunt. It's T-Mac. He just gains it through the corners. Any corner. Quick, slow, medium. Does not matter. Look at that time come down through the corners. Bender's made an error. He's under the pump, Bender. He knows it. He feels it. And here comes T-Mac. I tell you what. Bender might be a sitting duck. He's out of DRS zone. He's out of the DRS zone. This could be a pass. This could be T-Mac going up into P8. Let's just have a look at this. Is he too far back, Housey? I think he's too far back. That straight line speed from Bender is phenomenal. It is just absolutely helping him. But look through the corners. He's just got the grip as T-Mac. And let's just see how he fares. Maybe a late break. I'm not too sure. A little bit too far back for that. Don't want to bomb anybody. Of course, these boys know all about that. They're very, very good. Very good at what they do. Fury has just got into DRS zone of Banana Cake Pie. I tell you what.
He just made a mistake there, though. He just made a mistake through 5. Had to lift. He did. I've just been watching as well. Macedonia's trying to creep up on the back of your guy as well. Got that medium tyre versus the hard over 3rd there. And a bad lap, a couple of laps back for the KTM boys. Both Noob and Matty Ross Watson were in the pits. Johnny 04 spinning on the start-finish straight out of COVID corner. So all 3 KTMs having a nightmare back there. Macedonia doing the biz for KTM at the moment on 4th. Like I said, just trying to close in on your guy.
And there he is there, our resident Canadian, as I did touch on before. Excuse me. Struggled last week a little bit to his own admission, but I'll tell you what, up there in P3, doing a great job, doing a great job.
Fury BCP getting spicy here. Fury looked for a little move up into 13, but thought better of it. But he's there, he's right there. It's going to happen this lap. Sure of it. Fury's just got that extra pace on that soft tyre.
He certainly does.
BCP can't do much about it. Here we go. Look at the gaining. Look at the gain speed from Fury just on the exit. The extra grip. BCP smart, gives him room.
Oh, we've got a great shot! Oh! Oh, they've touched wheels. Oh, that was very, very ambitious. Yeah, Banana Cake Pie to give him the room, but well, there you go. No harm, no foul. But we'll put him off a little bit there. It's a bit argy-bargy there from Mr. Fury.
We got Toyota. We got Dino in the pit wall, literally in the pit wall. He's half across the track, half in the pits. He's reversed and come back out on the track. Don't know if he's got damage. I'll try and check.
I'll tell you what, Dulcie's checked out. Dulcie has absolutely checked out. And good on him too. 6.3 seconds over Verk, who is in P2. Doing a great job on his return is the Verk. And great to see him a part of the grid again. Absolutely thrilled to have him back. Your guy, JC, there he's there in P3. Macedonian, as you did touch on, P4. Fury is really starting to, well, he's starting to make some engrams, but I tell you, he's not really pulling. Exactly, yeah, I was thinking that.
Away from BCP. I've just
oh no, he's just giving him the place back. He's doing. That's Fury. Fury is a gentleman. He's just done the right thing, given Banana Cake Pie the place back. Because he felt that he impeded him a little bit. He said, there you go, you can have it back, son, and I'll have another crack at you a bit later on.
It's good driving. I mean, I like to do that myself personally. If I make a mistake, if I can rectify it on the track, then I do normally, but I don't see there was any wrong doing in the past. It was just a bit of a touch on the exit.
Yeah,
maybe
that's right.
Fury felt that he could just swipe across him a little bit, perhaps, but...
Well, he is an honest man, and yeah, he just doesn't like to do anything untoward there, and it's good on him. Well done, Fury.
But I mean, I think the pace is starting to equalise now. Those softs going off for sure. The hards coming in now compared to the medium, being a roughly similar pace, maybe.
I think one to look at is Banana Cake Pie and Macedonian that time there.
Yeah.
And well, your guy JC and Verk, just to see if that comes down a little bit as well. But you can definitely tell with BCP and Macedonian that, yes, the hards are really starting to come into their own now, aren't they?
Yeah, Bopton making a move on Brad Tay then up into 10th. The recovery drive from Bopton, so he's back up into 10th. Good pass.
Absolutely.
Left space to Brad Tay, obviously well aware of what was going on, so good driving from both of them.
I'll tell you what, Blue Dog, after making that first lap pit stop, finds himself up into P13, doing a good job on the way back up through the field. Fury is in the pit lane. Bit of a nose.
So did he make a mistake? Or
I'm not too sure.
That's what that was. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure about that, giving the place back. I think he might have possibly made a mistake. But he's had a wing fitted, for sure. Exiting on the mediums now. So can he go all the way to the end on those mediums? What's that, 20 laps?
20 laps? Nah, no.
It's going to be tight, surely.
Well, I mean, it depends on it depends on a lot of things with this game.
He spun. Oh, he spun. Spun coming out of the pits. Literally got on track. Cold tyres. Has he damaged that front wing again, Fury? I'll try and keep an eye on it and let you know.
It's got a full front wing for me.
Well, yeah, it looks like it is, but whether there's any minor damage, I'm not sure, because he definitely hit the wall. Not a good exit from the pits and rejoin to the track then for Fury. He needs to get his head down now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's made life a lot more difficult for himself, but I'll tell you what, if anyone can claw his way back up through the field, it is that man. As we've got a new follower, Jack99106. Welcome to the stream. This is Southern Cross Racing. Yes, we are an Oceania League. You are follower number 163 according to that. And yeah, there you go. Welcome.
So we're looking at this battle. I'm looking at this battle anyway between T-Mac and LFB. It's pretty close now. Yeah, it's pretty close. Just looking at position changes as well. So currently up 4 spots is Footy Bender.
Oh, he thought about it, did the T-Mac. He had to back out of it. He's lost himself a little bit of momentum there, how's he?
Yeah, maybe he was thinking about just trying to get it on this second DRS zone, but yeah, like I said, lost the momentum out the corner, lost the chance to do it. Imanube goes past Bopton for P10 then. Bopton's pitted, that's why. Bopton putting on the hards then.
I'll tell you what,
Blue Dog, oh, close.
Imanoob's got his head down, hasn't he? He's got a mammoth gap to catch up to the, the front pack, really, doesn't he? So, excuse me, after making that little bit of an error. Welsh Benjamin! Welcome to the stream, mate. You are a follower number 164. Thank you very much for your follow. This is Southern Cross Racing. We are at Melbourne, Australia, our home Grand Prix. And yes, we do things a little bit differently for all the new viewers in stream. We'll just get to you in a second. Of course, give you the brief rundown on what is happening. Actually, you know what, Housey? We'll do it now. Well, I'll tell you what, we do things a bit differently here at Southern Cross. We have 5 teams, 4 drivers per team. They all go into, well, they're all based, categorised on pace from Group 1 through to Group 4. They all go into a driver draw. Every team gets one from each group to make the teams even. They design their team, they design the livery. And this is what we've got. This one here, the purple one, that is Taco Bell Racing. That is it, that's the livery. And Old Footy Bender, Maserati Motorsport, that's the livery there. Suicide 5, that is V Energy Motorsport. And of course, we've got Macedonian up there in P4. That is KTM. Verky Baby is in the reserve livery. That is the reserve livery. And of course, that is Dino, Toyota Gazoo Racing. That is the man there. And that is him, of course. And that's what we do here.
Yep, so just as you were talking there, Fury passed Blue Dog for P11. Dino had made another mistake, so not going well for Dino, who's facing the wrong direction. Had to wait for some traffic to get out of the way before he could flick turn the car and get going again. No damage as far as I see, but he is right. He looks like he's got a lot of understeer in that car. No visual damage on the screen. He's got both end plates, but looks like he's struggling really badly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As well, Welsh Benjamin just says he likes the green one, the V Energy Motorsport. That's the one he likes.
V Energy.
And yeah, under lights, mate, they look absolutely spectacular. As we'll flick down to Bopton. Bopton down in there in P13. He's creeping up onto the Blue Dog, of course. We've got a yellow flag, yellow flag.
Dino pit and quit.
Oh,
Dino pit and quit.
Deary me. That's. Oh, I wonder if he's got rear wing damage. If he does, prove it on your MFD there, Dino. And no harm, no foul, mate. But yeah, away we go. So there you go. Bopton making the move on the B2. And up there in 12th place. Excuse me.
Tell you what. This T-Mac OFB battle still raging on here over 7th place. T-Mac just can't get it done.
No,
he just can't.
Bender's got low. Bender's got absolutely low wings. You can see that. You can see where T-Mac is quick. Look through the corners. He just gains and gains and gains. But then come on the straight, Bender just goes whack. And then those low front and rear wings, that straight line speed is enough to cancel out the DRS. And yeah, just hampers him through the corners.
The only thing in this battle, I don't know whether T-Mac's boxing clever here, like our good friend Bopton. But T-Mac's got a lot of battery. T-Mac's got so much battery compared to Old Footy Bender. Old Footy Bender running about 35, T-Mac running about 90. So not using his battery to stay there as T-Mac, that could be a sign for later on. Maybe he's just being clever about this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Biding his time.
Yeah, you could be right there, mate. But as you do know, the more you keep in your back pocket, the better you are towards the end. I mean, the button says the button says overtake for a reason, and yes, you can use it to defend, of course, but it says overtake for a reason. Is an overtake button. It gives you that extra little bit of boost that you need. And, well, there you go. There's that straight line speed from Bender. Only T-Mac catches him towards the end, but he's got enough in the kitty. Bender knows this, and I think, whoa! Oh, a bit squirmish there from T-Mac, but no harm, no foul. And away they go. Suicide 5 sort of holding stations there behind Banana Cake Pie. Kind of a lonely race for him, but he'll be happy with P6 at the moment. Not one of his favourite tracks, as we did touch on. I'll tell you what, Macedonian just dropping well off now. Not too sure if he's made an error somewhere. He's 6 seconds behind your guy, JC, who is having a solid race in P3. Banana Cake Pie, there he is there, of course. BCP, as you call him there, Mr. Housey. And there he is there in P5, trying to catch Macedonian. That gap has hovered around 2.2, 2.3 seconds for the last couple of laps. Macedonian definitely blown out a little bit, as I did touch on, 6.3 seconds. Let's just have a look to see what the gaps are. Of course, T-Mac and Bender still doing battle, as we did touch on. But where is Noob? Look how much ground Noob has caught. He was 14 seconds behind Brad Tay 2 laps ago. He's currently now 5 seconds behind Brad Tay. He's absolutely on a mission, his newbie. And there he is there, of course. And well, look at him catch. As we see the boys, the front runners are boxing. The front runners of box. Your guy JC has been released, Housey. He's been released. This is the time. This is the time where he wants to get his head down, bum up, and put in these good, consistent laps there, mate.
Yep, so Blue Dog had picked the lap before, switched from the medium to the hard. Matty Ross had a spin, taken off his front wing. He's just entering the pits now to get a new nose and a new set of tyres. I'm pretty sure he's going to go from the medium to the hard. Been keeping an eye on him. Good driving from Matty on the way back to the pits, getting out of everyone's way. So really good to see. I'm just keeping an eye on it to make sure he doesn't P&Q.
I'll tell you what, Verk's come out of the pits just ahead of Bender, and that saved Verk's race big time. Just imagine if Verk got caught behind this would have hurt him big time. But I tell you what, he's got trying to get those hards up to speed, up to temperature.
Yeah. Old Footy Bender is coming quick, as you said. Got low wings, he's got some good straight line speed. Footy Bender, just don't make the mistake, Footy. Don't do it. He's been running a good race, to be fair, having a good battle with T-Mac. You don't want to ruin it on this. I mean, I would say, I'm not disrespectful, but I'd say Verk's got a little bit more pace, certainly didn't look like it in the qualifying runs anyway than OFB. So OFB would do well just to latch onto the back of Verk and see if he can just stay with him, stay in that DRS zone for a few laps. Still got T-Mac all over the back of him.
Well, I think he might have heard you there, Housey, because Bender has just started to save some battery. Look at that, 50% now, mate. 50%. So he's just put it on now. He's just a couple of seconds squirt. That's all you need. That is all you need to get the job done. And, well, not too close. He wasn't close enough there to get that job done. We're seeing some moves. Brad Tay in the pit lane.
I'm a noob Macedonian, a little bit of a KTM battle over 8 coming up here. Interesting to see if there's any team orders. Noob after that early spin. Close back up now.
Yeah, Noob on 10 lap old hards. Macedonian on fresh rubber. And, oh, that's a bit of a lag spike. That was a lag spike. Oh, don't you hate that when that happens? We get excited for nothing. And, well, we can only thank Codemasters or EA Sports for that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. As let's have a look at Noob. Yeah, absolutely. Housey, we're on the same page, same book, same chapter, mate. And here we go, Noobie on Macedonia.
Little tap of the battery, but he's waiting. I mean, I'd say Noob's got more pace, even though the tyres are obviously older, as we spoke. But here we go. What an exit. Macedonia then. Yeah,
he's giving him orders. Yeah, that's team orders. That's what we like to see, boys. The quicker driver gets the seniority out. Away you go, son. And Macedonia will try. Let's have a look at Suicide 5 and Verk. Verk and Suicide 5. Verk's just got the job done on fresh rubber. And there you go, ahead of Suicide 5, down into P5. P5 for Suicide 5. And doing a great job out there on track. Currently yet to stop.
Gunny 5. Love that film. Short Circuit. Go check it out. We've got another KTM in issues. It's Matty Ross again. Out of, I think that's 10. It is out of 10. Has he got damage again? Oh.
Well, let's just, give a bit. Matty Ross, freshly on a rig. Let him find his feet. We won't pay too much attention to Matty Ross. He's doing a good job. He's hanging in there, and we do reward effort. Applaud effort. That's exactly right. Keep on keeping. That's right. Keep on keeping on. You'll finally get it. You will get it. You will absolutely get it. And when you do, you'll be loving it. And we're all in your corner, Matty Ross. Keep pushing, son. Of course, and we'll just keep those 4 wheels on that car. Keep them rotating, and you will get it. It will come to you eventually, my friend, and you will be enjoying your racing a hell of a lot more when that does. But yes, Bopton catching up to Fury here. Of course, Fury on 7-lap-old mediums, Bopton on 6-lap-old hards, and this is where Bopton a bit tail happy there. Dulcie sets the fastest lap with a 120.219, and not too shabby at all. But let's have a look at this here for a second, Housey, as I gain my bearings. Yes, well, the lap record. The lap record around this circuit was set on 2023. Was a 1 minute 20.235 set by Sergio Perez this year. So I tell you what, we're not too far from that.
Why? We've got a safety car.
Matty Ross is out.
Okay, that's why then. I tell you what, I was keeping an eye on the battle between Macedonian and Noob because Noob had made a mistake. Macedonian was all over his clacker.
Yeah,
and
but
the
this is that neutraliser. Look at that. They should all stop. Suicide 5 should stop. They all should stop and put the mediums on. This is a big lifesaver for Suicide 5. I tell you what, even your guy JC's put the... Oh, they'll be loving it. They'll be loving it.
Your guy had pitted before the safety car came out. Old Footy Bender was in the pit lane before it came out as well. Then it came out, the safety car, and Noob and Macedonia were literally...
Yeah, they would have gone straight in.
Turn 13, and they just pulled in straight away. So
absolutely.
Good decision from those two. Very, very good. But yeah, from there down then, so from 7th down, Footy Bender, Noob, Macedonian, Bopton, Fury, Tactical, Bradtay, Blue Dog, Johnny M4, all with fresh mediums and timing that beautifully. Your guy's sitting pretty here as well, to be fair, up in 4th there, medium tyre fitted, perfect timing.
Here we go.
Will stay out? It does stay out. Banana Cake Pie, VCP in though.
Suicide 5 in.
As it's S5, yeah. Duels going to risk this one then, going for track position, out in the lead on the hard tyre.
Tell you what, Housey, I mean, give me your thoughts here, son. Give me your thoughts. I mean, we've got 12 laps after this. We've got probably 2 laps after this behind the safety car. So you're talking a 10-lap run. Those mediums are good to go. They are good to go. Might get to do a lap with something. Fury.
Yeah, the one behind the safety
Yes, mate. Yes, absolutely, mate. I mean, been a tough gig out there for you today there, Fury, but I mean, keep on keeping on, mate. I don't have to tell you that twice, of course. We all know what you're all about. And, yeah, look forward to seeing how the remaining 11 laps here, Housey. 11 laps remain. What the hell's happened to this race? That's gone pretty quickly, mate.
Yes, it has. Right, so let's give a rundown then. Duels then, P1 on the hard tyre. Your guy JC, P2. Banana Cake Pie up into P3. Vert, P4. OFB in 5th. Suicide 5 in 6th. T-Max in 7th. I'm a Noob in 8th. Followed by his teammate in Macedonia, position 9. Bopton then along in 10th, he's got Fury behind him in 11th. Then we've got Tactical in 12th. Bradtay in 13th. And oh, look who's behind him.
Look who's behind. I mean, Jesus, can we write a different script? I mean,
we can, and it never happens, so pointless these days. We've got 15 runners left, and then obviously for Duels here, big risk then, because Duels is the only one
on the hard compound. He's trusting his pace here, though. He is trusting his pace. And of course, well, he absolutely did. It was only pinched on the last lap by Newbie, of course, as we did see in qualifying. But Newbie down there in P8, he's got a lot of work to go. A lot of work to do, of course. They will all bunch up, as we all do know. And I reckon probably one more lap after. One more lap.
Yeah, well, Johnny M4's
got a while to go, doesn't he? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He's flat chatting with him, but so let's have a quick look at the position changes while we're under the safety car. So highest gainers so far, OFB, he's up 6 spots.
Yep.
Fury up 6 spots. Banana Cake Pie up 5. Good job from them at the moment.
Absolutely.
And let's have a quick look at the penalties. There's only 2 out there at the moment. 3 seconds for Tactical and 9 seconds for Johnny M4. So Johnny M4 down in last as it is at the moment anyway. Excuse me, but he does have 9 seconds worth of penalties to be applied when he crosses that finish line. Tactical, it could hurt him. It could hurt him with this, you know, what we're talking about, 9-lap sprint, 10-lap sprint coming up.
Yep.
Could hurt him. I expect him to gain places, him and Fury, to work up through that order, but the pack can stay fairly tight. Might well cost him come the end. Obviously still enough to go yet for anything to happen. We'll see if the safety car comes in at the end of this lap. Johnny M4 just entering turn 1.
Yeah, it'll go around again. It will go around one more time, I think.
Yeah, technically speaking, it should. I just don't know if it'll wait for him. It might say, nah, enough's enough.
Well, we don't really know with this game anymore, mate. I've lost faith. So have the boys, I think. But we push on, mate. We push on, as we always do, my friend. We always do. They're starting to bunch up, as you did touch on. Johnny M4, Blue Dog's just tapped on right about now. So it's just Johnny M4 we're waiting. I think
yeah. No, it's going to go again. It's too late to call it now.
It's too late to call it now. He's got to catch. Yeah. Johnny M4 is catching very rapidly, of course. But they will go around one more time.
Okay, so another lap.
Well, which makes it an 8-lap sprint, Housey. It makes it an 8-lap sprint.
We're going MotoGP style.
Oh, MotoGP.
Very entertaining for anyone that hasn't seen it this year. They've changed their format and introduced a sprint round.
Yes.
Fury's in. Fury's changing tyres. He's putting the softs on. Fury's gambling here, big time. He's going for a massive gamble.
I think he was waiting to see how long, when the safety car would go. And then I think he knows it's only going to be 8 laps. Oh, I've got this. Yeah. He's going to start from the back, of course. Well, continue his race from the back. But I tell you what, that soft compound, that might be
what he did.
That might be.
Yeah, look what he did off the start. He started on the softs and was up like 6-7 places within the first lap.
He loves it.
If we can do something similar, this could be
it could be a stroke of genius. Could be a stroke of genius from Fury.
I mean, I think where he was, nothing to lose.
That is a mammoth task, but 8 laps, 14 positions.
No, I don't know.
I mean,
I think he'll. I think if he can keep it clean, then I think he'll make good positions here.
I mean, not that he's not. It's just that everyone's fighting for position. That's the way it is, of course. I know. I just wanted to clarify. Yes.
Here we go then, safety car is in this lap.
There we go. Nice early call. Nice early call from Burt, which is great. Good to see. Good to see. Here we go as they bunch right up. They bunch right up. Dulcie will be working the hell out of those hards. He'll absolutely be working the hell out of them. Your guy JC does not need to put as much work. I dare say the medium runners don't need to put as much work in, but that hard compound, if he's not ready and warm, you struggle a little bit at the start at this restart. But let's just keep an eye. I'm going to stick with JC. We won't give anyone an inkling on when Dulcie hits that loud pedal, of course. But here we go, folks. Here we go. The safety car is peeled off, just entered the pit lane. So it is Dulcie's call from now on.
Oh, Noob's out. No, it's
Macedonian's out. What the hell happened?
He got hit by Ericsson, and he's out.
Oh, dear.
Got the car on the wall.
What?
Here we go.
Here we go. We're away. We're away. JC's got a great launch out of that last corner. Look at this, Housey. Look at this. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. He's going to get him. JC's going to take the lead. JC takes the lead of the Australian Grand Prix. Oh, they're side by side. Dulcie hangs on. Oh, dearie me.
Still got it. He's still got it. They're still side by side here.
Oh, Macedonian is filthy with himself on that. Absolutely.
We'll get that later. We'll get to it later. Don't worry about it now. Too much going on here. Oh, tacticals run wide. He's dropped a few.
I'll tell you what, Suicide 5, P6, old footy bender P5. Oh no, JC with a penalty. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. I tell you what, Verk's creeping up on Banana Cake Pie. Have a look at this Housey. He's all over his rear wing. There's nowhere to pass through here, son. Of course, Verky knows this. He knows it. He'll be looking for turn 11. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, turn 11. And yes, I was just getting my corners right, mate. No, he's not. He's a bit too far back. Bender's keeping him company. Bender is trying to help out his teammate here and pressure Verk because he doesn't want Banana Cake Pie to lose that spot, of course. And they are all a part of the same team. Dulcie, Banana Cake Pie, Old Footy Bender, and Bopton. The Maserati's having a good showing today.
Yep. Fury not being able to make up the places on the first lap.
Look at
Johnny and 4 getting a snap out of COVID corner. Fury's going to get this done now, so Fury does eventually gain a spot, but not what the restart that Fury would have wanted. I'll keep an eye on him back there. Got yellow in sector.
Oh, Suicide 5's around. Suicide 5's around. No. He's lost it. He has lost it. Turn 1, turn 2. Very easy to do. And unfortunate, bit of a reset. He'll clock up some points anyway. He's just got to keep on keeping on as we do, Housey. And I'm a noob up there in P9, looking very, very racy at the moment. Stuck behind T-Mac. He's stuck behind 2 Taco Bells. Of course, Tactical Genius, no slouch, getting his groove back on is the tack. And T-Mac, of course. And T-Mac doing a good job. He's come of age as T-Mac. As
Burke is looking for a move on BCP. Sorry to cut you off. It's so tight. You can't pass it into that corner. No way. And you're going to get caught out in the mid there. You have to lift there mid corner because he carried too much speed. He's going to go inside, outside. A little bit of contact with BCP. No foul really though. Just one of those things. You can't go around the outside there really. It's not going to work. Burke needs to think of another plan. Is he going to go for the dive down here into 13?
No, Banana Cake Pie's very good on that brake pedal as well, isn't he? He's very, very good on that brake pedal, is BCP. And, great line. Verky's gone wide. That's compromised him a little bit. And DRS has just been enabled, Mr. Housey.
Yep, B1, B2 having a good battle down there as well. Further back down the field over 11th and 12th. Keep an eye on that as well going forward. Tactical Genius gets another penalty then, so I think that's 6 seconds for him. That's really going to hurt him over the line.
I tell you what, your guy JC with that 3-second time penalty there, Housey, wants to get a move on. He's got 6 laps to really put his head down, gain some momentum, gain some time, and see if he can sort of cancel out that penalty. He'd be kicking himself will be the JC, but nevertheless, still a good result. Verkey all over the back of BCP, and Bender is there still. He's still there, is the Bender. Have a look at this.
Noob's coming. Noob's just about to pass T-Mac for P8. Yep, gets it done. So Noob's applying the pressure.
And, well, there he is.
There we go, Verk's got a good exit. If you're looking at that on Banana Cake Pie, he's got to be inside as well. Nothing Banana Cake Pie can do about that. Verk up into third then. And I'll tell you what, those Maseratis, as you said, first, fourth, fifth, sixth.
That's a great showing from the Maserati absolutely boys. Good showing from those boys. Of course, I'm an Uber all over the back of Tack here. All over the back of Tack here. Tactical Genius just out of DRS. Only, exactly right, Housey. Stole the words out of my mouth, mate. Only a matter of time. And let's just see how Tack's got some straight line speed. He certainly does. He certainly does got some straight line speed. Is Noob he's too far back to make the move there. As Bopton, as you did touch on there, mate, just got by the Bender.
Yep, we've got yellow in sector 1. Who's that? It's one of the KTMs.
Johnny M4.
And Blue Dog and M4. Maybe a bit of contact going into turn 1 between the two. Johnny M4 had taken Blue Dog the lap before, so not sure. Maybe Blue Dog was just cutting the grass to avoid Johnny M4's car, possibly.
I'll tell you what, Housey, we've got a ring-a-ding-ding here happening, mate. An absolute ring-a-ding-ding. Here comes Fury. He's looking at Newbie. Fury on the soft compound. Well, I'll tell you what, restart P15. Currently finds himself fighting for P8. Oh, he could be P7. Have a look at... Oh, no way. No way. Oh, that is so frustrating as a driver, having to back out because that corner just does not allow 2 or 3 cars through there.
It allowed Fury to gain as well. It allowed Fury to gain up on the back of him, so they're both... Tactical's in trouble here. He's going to get them done by both here. Fury is all over the back of him. He's going to mug them both. If he can get good car position here on the exit.
Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking about, Housey. I think that's what he's thinking about.
He's looking at COVID corner here. Get a good exit here. He's got those soft tyres on. He should fly out of this corner to Fury.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Oh,
look at that's okay.
Fast.
He's fast. Jeez. He's very fast.
He's as well.
Oh, they're gonna. I'll tell you what. These boys are great.
Fury's gonna go 3 wide here.
Oh, he's got Tack. Fury's got Tack. Has he got Noob? Around the outside. What a move! What a move from Fury! Woohoo! He's moved himself up in P7. That's the move of the day. Overtake of the day by Mr. Fury. And awesome job from him. He'll be punching the fist, punching the air after that one.
You can see it happening. And also, this little battle has allowed T-Mac to catch up. So T-Mac all over the back of his teammate now. Tactical, I mean... I don't know if Tactical's got the pace over T-Mac, but team orders maybe. Tactical's got those penalties, maybe he should let T-Mac go. I'm not sure he's got the pace for Noob and Fury, mind, but we'll see. Bopton now as well, also got past his other teammate there.
Banana
so
Cake
Bopton going from 6th to 4th, in a couple of laps, so Bopton really pushing on here, he wants a podium.
He certainly
He's
does.
Got 1.8.
Well, you know what it is though. It's his nemesis, Verk. It's his nemesis, Verk. Of course, these two have battled everywhere, absolutely everywhere. They are finding themselves nose to stern, absolutely everywhere. No different here, of course. And Verk would have just had a good look in his mirrors and thought, "Oh shit, it's the Bop Tooney." And well, battle resume, Housey. Battle resume.
Yeah, I don't think he's got time, to be honest with you. Bopton, he might have to just settle for P4 here. Mind you, your guy's got those 3-second penalty. Where's that going to put him? Let me do a quick maths. I see 1.9, 2. Oh, yeah, Bopton could get the podium here.
I tell you what, JC needs 5/10, and he's got his P3. JC needs 5/10.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Bopton on the push then for that P3 spot from your guy's penalty then. We'll see if he can do it. Keep his head down. He's got some good pace. Those Maseratis. Banana Cake Pie, though, sitting half a second back.
Curly just saying that was the overtake clip. Let's just go. Click to show. Sorry, mate. Click to show. There you go. Thank you very much, Curly. There you go, mate. I've got to fix that bot. It is killing me, mate.
Fury right at the back of old Footy Bender now for 6. So Fury trying to do the team thing and hold position, protect his 2 teammates ahead of him. Footy Bender just not quite at the pace since the restart. Still a good showing from him though.
Tell you what, he's running dry on the juice department in the battery, isn't he? He's 3%.
Yeah.
That's not going to help. That's not going to help when you got a speeding soft runner behind you. And
he's got a time penalty there as well. We just picked up a time penalty on the exit of 2. Fury's going to get this done, no problem at all. He's going to go for the move around the outside. Bender says, no you don't, son. No you don't. He's going to have the inside here. So they give each other room. Noob's looking as well. He's looking to mug them both here.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Bender. Oh, that was... that was a lag spike and a half. Oh, Jesus.
Noob then makes the place on Fury. Fury will be disappointed about that one. Looking to make the move on Bender. They got mugged himself. Noob now looking for a look at Bender here, but it's so difficult this area of the track.
These boys again. Really oh my God, I tell you what, this is nail biting stuff through here.
Oh, here comes Fury. Oh, I don't know which one to look at.
Neither do I, mate, but while they're fighting, Tactical just starting to come back into the fold, isn't he, Housey?
Yeah, he's got those penalties there. He's got those penalties.
He does, but I mean, the racer in him. I mean, the racer in you. Doesn't matter you got penalties or not. Still an on-the-track battle. And, of course, yeah, I mean, he's creeping right up. These boys are losing time, big time. Let's just see what JC is doing out there. Currently, let's just see what he's doing. Okay, currently, oh, Jesus, it's close, Housey. That's bloody close. He needs 3/10.
It is close.
Woof.
It is close.
Jesus.
But Bopton and Burke still pushing here. I mean, what could help JC is here if Burke and Bopton mess around too much, one of them is going to miss the podium, whichever one it is. I mean, Bopton needs to get past Burke clean, or Burke needs to hold his position without actually losing too much time, I think. And then JC just needs to keep his head down and put in the best laps of his life. He's got a couple of laps remaining here, so can he hold on? Can he hold on? We will see.
Well, there you go. Now,
some good driving to be fair from Footy Bender.
I tell you what, though, it's almost done. These boys have really put the hammer down now. JC is currently 2.5 seconds clear of Bopton. So Bopton, as it stands, is currently sitting in 3rd place.
So
Bopton making the move on Burke. Oh, they've touched, Housey, they've touched. And well, there you go. They're going to have to slot in. I'll tell you what, that's going to help. That's going to help.
Oh my God. Noob and Footy Bender having a right ding dong as well. Noob got him. Bender saying no, you don't run the outside into turn 12. Makes the place back. Good move from Bender. I tell you what, Bender's doing some great defensive driving here to hold off Noob, Fury and Tactical. Impressive stuff from him. He does have that penalty though, so it's not going to hold him off across the line, unfortunately, but good car control, good work. Bopton looking at Verk again. Got yellow in sector 3. I think that's Johnny M4, perhaps. I'll double check. It is M4. Having a spin. Bopton gets a penalty. Bopton gets a penalty.
Oh, that's it. It's over. That's it. It's over. It's over. JC's done it. Oh, let's go to the leader. We've got to stay with the leader now. Dulzy on the solid drive. We've got to stay with him. We haven't given him barely any airtime. This guy has led from go to woe. Yeah. And I tell you what, good on the Dulz. Loving what he's doing out there these days is the Dulzy. P1, no one can take that away from him. I tell you what, JC, he'd be loving it too, Housey. Absolutely stoked with his performance.
The battle between Fury, Noob, Footy Bender still on as well.
We've got to go back to the lead because Dulzy is about to take the checkered flag. Dulzy, one more corner. Here we go. Straight line. And Dulzy wins the Australian Grand Prix. Well done, Dulzy. He's just done the lap record. 1 minute 20.108. Dulzy's got it. Dulzy's got it. Well done, Dulzy. Your guy, JC, P2. Verky, P3. BCP, P4. Bopton, P5. Omanu, P6. Oh, what happened in the end? Fury, P7. T-Mac, P8. Bender in the end after penalties, P9. Brad Tay, P10. Tactical Genius, P11. Blue Dog, P12, Suicide 5, P13, and Johnny M4 takes the chocolates for P14. Wow, what a race, Housey. What a Grand Prix.
Yes, what a Grand Prix. Didn't disappoint, plenty of action there. Some great overtaking, some great driving. Pretty respectful through the field too as well. So
let's see who the game's given it to. The game has given the driver of the day to Fury. Well, we'll have to think about that. We'll have to think about that one there, Housey, of course, until I fix that bloody bot. We'll have to decide that one ourselves, of course. But there you go, Doolsy on the top step. Well done, the Dools. Yes, son. Yes. As JC, our resident Canadian. Oh, it's a long overdue podium. Long overdue podium for the JC. And, well, there you go. Absolutely stunning. And Verky on his return. Verky, baby. Stunning, stunning, stunning from you, mate. And there you go. Absolutely brilliant. So, Banana Cake Pie takes P4 in the end. That's a lot better from the BCP. And, of course, Bopton there in P5. Excuse me while I fix this up. Excuse me. Yes, I'm a noob in P6. Fury in P7. T-Mac P8. Bender 9th. Brad Tay 10th. Tactical Genius 11th. Blue Dog 12th. Suicide 5 13th. Johnny M4 14th. We lost Macedonian, Matty Ross and Dino. Folks, we're going to go on a brief pause. We'll be right back with the driver interviews after this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. We most certainly are. We have our drivers in for interviews. And, of course, I will start up with our third place man on his return. Berkey, baby! What a drive from you, mate. Talk us through it there, son. Great to have you back, mate.
Oh, man, it's great to be back. It's a good race. I was sort of hoping that I could stay in P2 because I knew I couldn't catch Dulzy, and I know he's pretty prone to a spin, so I was hoping that would work in my favour pretty much. But yeah, that safety car really sort of ruined that for me, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely, there, mate. Yep.
But other than that, it was a great race. That last few laps was very tough with Bopton behind it. I had no battery for most of that. I was trying to bend, and pretty unfortunate I just missed that 3-second gap to JC. was spewing about it.
Yeah, you would have been, mate. You absolutely would have been. But nevertheless, though, Verk, it was great to see you strutting your stuff out on track again, mate. Awesome, awesome drive. You qualified very, very well, and it looks like you've dusted off that juju that was around a long time ago. It's great to see, Verk. And 10 points for effort, mate. We reward progress, and I couldn't be more proud of you, mate. Congratulations on a great drive. P3, everybody. Verk.
Thanks, mate. Cheers, boys.
No dramas, mate. Oh, I tell you what, how's he? This man, the resident Canadian. Oh, dearie me, it's been a long hiatus since we've had a chat to Mr. JC. And I reckon he would have been thinking about the commentary box. But nevertheless, let's welcome him, our resident Canadian, JC, P2, brother. Well done.
Who's that girl?
Talk us through it, JC.
goodness.
Congratulations, mate. That is the monkey off the back there, brother. Well done.
Oh, massive monkey off the back. Yeah, and I got to hand it to Burke. He had me sweating the entire last 12 laps. And for Doolsey, I mean, he's just class. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
He was just way too fast, and that one chance I had, he was starting to desync and kind of get all over the place, and I got a little nervous and backed up, and that was that. I mean, there's nothing I could have done after that. So, no, I'm just happy for a good clean start, and yeah, thank goodness it wasn't the real Grand Prix.
Exactly right there, though, JC. But I tell you what, mate. Long overdue from having you in the commentary box. Talk us through it. What was some of those key points of that race, of course? You had a few things going on there, and I do know with that time penalty that you would have been kicking yourself, but you did really focus on trying to keep that 3 seconds, and, well, to your credit, you did do it. But what was that critical part of the race for you there, mate?
Yeah, I think the critical part was starting on the hards. I mean, I really took a gamble there, thinking, okay, I'm going to get swallowed up by a couple of the boys, but if I can keep it clean in the first two, I should be all right. And thankfully, everybody gave lots of room, lots of respect to everybody, and I was able to settle in and kind of get my rhythm going, which is what's been lacking the past few races. Is coming out of the fifth corner clean and just settling in. But yeah, I was thinking, I wanted to talk to you, man. I wanted to hear that beautiful voice.
Oh, I know you did, mate. It's been a long time coming, but never. And like I said before, mate, let's just. Well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, Housey. I'm not going to throw that commentator beautiful thing that we do. No way. Then I'm not doing it. But welcome back there, JC. Welcome back, mate. Congratulations.
Oh dear. Sorry, I'm just laughing. Well done, JC. That was a good drive. Keep your 3.5. I was just laughing about that private joke that the commentators cursed that you just mentioned there. That we were watching the Grand Prix the other week, us boys together, and I said something. Then it happened, and I commentated cursed the real race.
He actually did. He actually did. But yes.
Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
No, I appreciate that. Hey, fair play to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Everybody around me were just class acts. That's
why they're here, mate. They are very good at what they do, and they are very clean drivers, very quick racers, very consistent, and glad you're enjoying it again, JC. Congratulations on your P2, mate. Well done, son.
Cheers, mate. We'll see you next week.
For sure, brother, for sure. Doolsey has not made it to the driver interviews. Of course, our race winner is the Dools. But I'll tell you what, Housey, last week, this man had a solid, you'd call it a solid race, just found himself in no man's land, praying for a safety car the whole Grand Prix. Just didn't happen, but this week, he was up there, he was there in the action. Talk us through it, Banana Cake Pie. What a race. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you. It actually wasn't too exciting. Everyone in front of me, like a few cars in front of me, spun out, a couple behind, so it put me back in that no man's land where I just maintained.
Yeah.
I was like 5th or 6th the whole way.
Yeah, well, I mean, you still had things to look at, though, Banana Cake Pie.
Oh, yeah,
and you weren't praying on a safety car.
Well, the safety car came out and actually catapulted me up like 2 or 3 places. I came out 3rd. I was pretty surprised.
Well, there you go. And that's where you don't want one after that one. So, yes, no, congratulations, mate. A well-deserved driver of the day. Did gain
Thank
four.
you.
Did gain 4 places during that Grand Prix, of course. No penalties to boot. Very consistent. Had a.
I was one away the whole
Wait,
time.
no, we don't need to know that. But yes, nevertheless, though, mate, you had a solid result out there. Of course, you had a lot to contend with. You had quick guys behind you, quick guys in front of you, and you showed your turn of pace, mate. You were there and thereabouts, and it was really good to see you turn your good fortune around, of course, and up there in some good high points positioning spots. So congratulations there, mate, on a well-deserved driver of the day, and we'll see you next week at Brazil.
You might not see me here, but I'll see you on track.
Well, never say never there, though, BCP. But congratulations on a great driver of the day.
Thank you.
No problem at all. I tell you what, Housey, that's probably a good place to round this one off, mate. I've thoroughly enjoyed this Grand Prix, man. Talk us through it, Housey. Give us some of your insights there, mate.
Yeah, no, very good race. Obviously, first one back, a bit rusty, so I apologise to the viewers out there for that one, but bear with us. We will get our groove back on. Very good race. Though. I'll just mention Brad Tay as well. Solid race, up 4 spots.
Yes,
was certainly in contention for a driver of the day as well. So good, solid drive from B1. Sorry
B1.
there. But yeah, very good race. Very entertaining. Obviously, a few mistakes from a few lads. It happens.
It does.
We dust ourselves off and go again, as you said. Brazil next week, and what a track!
What a track, and of course, yes, I mean, guys at DNF, don't get yourselves too down. It's very track characteristics around here. It is a tough track to master, but once you get it, it's actually pretty enjoyable. Don't talk to any Englander about this track. None of them like it, but we push on. My counterpart next to me, we're at Brazil next week, so all is forgotten. But that was a cracking Grand Prix there, Housey. Loved every minute of it. Thank you to all the new followers too. Much appreciated. We'll be back this time next week at, well, Sao Paulo in Brazil, of course, Interlagos, and of course the home of the late, great Ayrton Senna, of course, and well, we pay homage to that track, of course, that magnificent track. But we'll see you next week, folks. I tell you what, we've loved this race. We've hoped you loved it too. Thank you very much for watching. We are Southern Cross Racing. From us for now. Goodbye.
Peace.